hey, PMHK here obviously. We're kind of looking at the gold MacBook Air today in this video. So this is just going to be me unboxing it for now. Yeah, this is the MacBook Air. Nice, I like the gold color. This gold color is nice, eh? I'm gonna have the iStore link down in the description so you guys can actually go and check it out if you actually end up deciding that you're gonna be picking this guy up. So MacBook Air gold. They actually updated this guy. They changed the screen and they changed a couple of other things on it. As you can see now, they all USB-C. But let's see what else is actually in this box. So obviously you have power cable. This is the USB cable. You have your gold. I'm actually a fan of this sticker. For once, Apple put, if I'm not mistaken, let me first check before I actually say things that are not. Oh yeah, for once Apple put gold stickers in one of their gold device, because they normally don't do this, so this is a plus. Let me know what to do with these stickers. I never know what to do with the stickers. So that's what you have. You have the actual power brick here for you to connect these two guys. And yeah, I think that's it on the box. And what else do we have here? You have, these are the instruction manual that we don't read these things, but we normally keep in case we need to go back to them. So the laptop itself, this thing is a beauty. It is a beauty. I just opened, but it already has what's this, fingerprints. But let's see how it looks on the inside. I see the paper is still there. Wow, as you can see, they actually changed, the thing is booting up, they changed the screen. We're gonna talk more about the specs on later on this video, actually, not any time later than that. So let's just go through a couple of the specs that actually come here written on the box, which is a plus. So this is a 13.3 inch MacBook Air. LED backlight display, 2560 by 1600 pixel on the sky. You have an 8 GB on it inside. Then you have the 128 this is a 128 SSD on it. You have the Thunderbolt, but we're gonna go through that some other time. Now let's actually see the actual inside of it. Wow, this is quite amazing. I actually like the fact that they changed the screen. One of the things that actually made me, or used to make me hate this MacBook Air, was the actual screen. If you see the older devices, the actual screen has this big gray bezels, at least for the gray MacBook Airs, and that was one of the actual main things that I did not like about that guy. But I like the actual MacBook, the MacBook non-touch bar 13-inch, which somebody reminded me that that's actually a 2017 year model and not 2018 year model. That's for the previous video that I said that I made comparing the 15-inch and the 13-inch. So that 13-inch that I have there is a 2017. Just correct that when you watch that video. If you haven't watched it, actually make sure you go and watch it. And one thing that is that PC has, one thing that PC doesn't have that this one has is the fingerprint sensor here, the Touch ID here, which will allow you to actually get into your device much easier. So yeah, this is the guy. I think I like this color. I like the gold, although it really doesn't match with the rest of the gold that well. At least, okay, these two gold match, but they don't match with the gold on the iPhone XR, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna do, I'm gonna try and use it like for maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then I'm going to come back, and actually you're not going to really see me use it, but I'm going to come back and show you guys what I actually think after 1 or 2 hours of using this guy. So I'll see you guys just now. So I've kind of been using the MacBook Air for the past, I think, 4 hours. I'm actually started editing the first portion of the video that I shot earlier today, and I'm actually editing this video in 4K, but to my surprise also, it's actually handling well. As much as it's actually getting stuck a little bit here and there, 4K will actually also be worked, or you will be able to edit 4K. Not as smooth as you would be able to edit on the 13-inch MacBook Pro that I have there. Obviously that's a Pro machine, and that one is, I think if I'm not mistaken, is a Core i5 and it's a 2.6 gigahertz machine. And this one here is only 1.6 gigahertz machine on a Core i3. So I know most of you guys actually shoot in 1080 anyways, so I don't think you guys are gonna be editing in 4K, but this was just for me to actually check the performance of this machine. Other things, I set up the machine obviously, and I also set up Touch ID. And Touch ID, as I mentioned on a previous video, is actually something that if you have on a laptop or on a computer, it's something that you will actually not be willing to go back to the other machines, because sometimes having to type in the password, and I have quite a long password. It's I just got a notification. It's it can be cumbersome because it's much easier for you just to unlock your device and put your finger and actually open your device, put your finger and unlock it straight forward. Now, some of the things that you need to know about this machine, as I mentioned on the other video, the ports, you have 2 Thunderbolt, 3 USB-C ports on this side, you have the 3.5mm jack here, and also they changed the screen, as I mentioned. In terms of the display properties, as I mentioned, this is using actually I didn't mention this, but this one is using an Intel UHD graphics, 617, and it's a 1.5 megabyte graphics card. And the overview, obviously this is a MacBook Air. This is a 2018 version of the MacBook Air. It's 1.6. This is actually a Core i5, not a Core i3. I had a mistake there. There's an 8 gig RAM and is 128 gigs SSD. In terms of performance, this will actually perform really good. But this computer is going to be mainly for people that don't really do that much heavy editing. Obviously it's a productive machine if you want to do your mails, if you want to do basic editing at 1080, or even if you shoot on your mobile devices. This will be a good device for you to edit on, and it's much cheaper than the 13-inch MacBook Pro. This one will cost you right about 20,000 rands, and that one will be around 27,000 rand if I remember the prices correctly. But as I mentioned, the link to this device, the right link to this device, to the iStore ZA, I'm going to leave it down in the description for you guys just to click and go straight there and actually go check the specs and check the machine itself. But yeah, also if you have to get this machine, I actually advise you to get the gold, obviously, because this is the machine that I have here right now, and I'm really enjoying this colorway. And I think this color will only actually come on the MacBook Air. The other laptops or the MacBook Pro, the Pro lines of the MacBook don't come in gold. Actually, the 12-inch MacBook, I don't know if Apple will ever update that one. The 12-inch MacBook are the one that used to come in gold, but I don't know if there will be an update to those ones, or if they will make other MacBook Pro, or on the MacBook Pro lines they will also make a gold machine. Now I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go and edit this part of the video. If you guys have any question on this guy here, this is the MacBook Air 2018. If you have any question, make sure you drop them down in the comments. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do tech videos here and vlog. Sometimes you do travel vlog, but it happens very seldomly. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys on my next video. Peace.